Hello and welcome to the Twin Ovals Good Friday TSL football about to get underway. We are down here at Kingston for a big game between the Kingborough Tigers and the North Hobart Demons. You are tuned in to the TSL live stream thanks to DALY Potato Co. Big game here between the Kingborough Tigers and the North Hobart Demons. You can see captains in the middle of the ground doing the opening toss as Lockie Clifford makes his way back to the Kingborough group. It's a really intriguing game of football this. Kingborough coming into this game looking like one of the better teams in the competition. Coming off a loss last weekend to Launceston Low, who are clearly the front runners after taking home the last two premiership flags and really boosting their list over the off-season as well. Kingborough were gallant on that occasion down here at this very venue, but they'll be looking to jump back on the winners list this afternoon against a North Hobart outfit that comes into this game full of confidence. The Demons dismantled Glenorchy last weekend, winning by over 100 points at North Hobart Oval, and they'll be looking to take a big scalp against a side that's considered one of the standouts in season 2022. You can see here the Tigers all getting in together in preparation for this game. They've been boosted with the return of Luke Graham for this clash. The young key small forward has been a likely target for them for a number of years now. He's back into the team. George O'Neill makes way for Kingborough. For North Hobart, 3 big-ins in Jack Sandrick, Tyler McGuinness and the coach Clinton French. The outs for the Demons are Jonathan Pullen, Matthew Campbell and Finn Polk. So this promises to be a really entertaining game of football, and one that is going to tell us a lot about where these two sides sit in terms of the pecking order for season 2022. North Hobart, as I mentioned before, looking to take a big scalp. They suffered a big loss to Launceston in round 1. They had the round 2 bye and then won up by 100 points last weekend against Glenorchy, so it's probably tough to get a full read on where they're at the moment. And the game against a team that's likely to be up there at the pointy end of the season today, down here in Kingston, is going to tell us a lot about where they sit. And for the Tigers, as mentioned before, they've coming to this game with plenty of hype, plenty of expectation. And after that loss last weekend, they'll be desperate to get back on the winners list as soon as possible. And it's a rivalry that's developed for a number of years now between these two clubs. This now Good Friday clash is really a strong tradition between the two outfits, interchanging between North Hobart Oval and the Twin Ovals year on year. And today promises to be no exception as we gear up to round 4 of the 2022 Tasmanian State League season. We have 3 big games happening around the state. We'll give you some score updates as we get ready for this game here today. We'll give you some score updates throughout the afternoon as we prepare for what's going to be a really big round of football, a round that could potentially be almost the mover and shaker round as clubs try to scramble and find their spot within the pecking order for season 2022 as the umpire raises the ball aloft at the Twin Ovals. And we are underway between Kingborough and North Hobart. The ball immediately wrapped up by Will Campbell, who's taken in a strong tackle, and he's going to be rewarded for a push in the back, is Will Campbell. Campbell stops and props, makes the most of the stand to mark rule and drives the ball inside 50. Tyler Carter's going to be the key target up there, so is Jack Tompkinson. Bailey Walker competing at the ground level for North Hobart, but it's going to be a ball up inside, attacking 50 for the Tigers. So Kingborough with the first movement of the football. Chris Kay throws the ball up into the air. Tyler Carter takes it himself. This is trademark Tyler Carter. Swings the ball around the body, always looking wide, out of bounds on the full. So Kingborough Tigers with the early running. So North Hobart bring the ball back into play, courtesy of Cullen Stevenson. He finds George McLeod, who's averaging 28 touches a game so far in season 2022. Goes short to Tyler McGuinness. Such a versatile player is McGuinness. He's got an option on short. That's exactly where he goes. Lockie Dale, boom recruit. He's looking for Dom White. Nice punch over the top there. Gets the ball down to Sam Caswell. A real high up and under that would have, I believe, had worrying for a moment there. But he has the runner in Dom White. White drives the ball inside 50, looking for the target. It was Jackson up there. In the end, the ball rolls out of bounds, just evading the coach, Clinton French, who exchanges a couple of words with Blake McCulloch in the yellow and black. Great to see Clinton French back out there for the D's. Couldn't coach last week due to COVID health and safety protocols, but is back fully fit and into the senior team. Ball's thrown back into play. Jackson had the better sit. Handballs over the top there to Tompkinson, who shrugs off one tackle and then kicks the ball down the line. Target was his fellow Tiger tall in Marcus Gardner. Ball just bubbling around here at ground level. Kilpatrick, he takes the football. His handball really not to the benefit of his teammate as Cole dishes the handball that wide to Griggs. He links up with Lovell, who's harassed over the boundary line for a throw-in. Nice work there by Ryan Edmondson. So, we've got 0 scores apiece at the moment. Just 2 minutes gone inside the first quarter. Ball's thrown back into play. Tompkinson taps the ball down. Clever work there from Eddie Cole, just kicked the ball out of thin air. The mark's almost taken by Stevenson. Big ball to win here on the wing. Clinton French has the ball robbed of him by Will Campbell, who just shows his speed and his strength, finds a bit of space and kicks the ball long. A big big project now for the North Hobart defenders as Bailey Walker sees the ball over the line for a throw-in. So Kingborough, with all the running early in this game, 0-0 apiece after 3 minutes. Another deep inside 50 here for the Tigers. Ball's thrown back into play. Carter to compete in the ruck once again. Taps the ball in front of him. Flying shot from Eddie Cole. Just through for a minor score. So, opening score of the afternoon. Kingborough one behind. We've played just over 3 minutes in the opening term. It's going to be Tyler McGuinness to bring the ball back in for the D's. Takes his full measure and kicks the ball down the line. A couple of players fly, but the back of the pack. Mark's taken by Ryan Edmondson. Dishes it off to McLeod. Loopy handball from McLeod. In there to Lockie Dale, who's taken in a strong tackle by Zach Adams. Ball's just bouncing across half forward now for North Hobart. Ashland's handball misses the target. Hugh Williams leading all comers. He gets the handball that wide for Callum Kilpatrick. Kilpatrick settles as a shot on goal. Callum Kilpatrick kicks the opening goal of the afternoon, and the D's are on the board. 1 straight 6 to Kingborough, 1 behind. 4 minutes gone in the opening term. Fantastic start there for the Demons. It was Kingborough with most of the play for the first couple of minutes, but Kilpatrick settled nicely, kicks a lovely goal on the run. Hugh Williams making sure he was involved in that as well. Really sharp work from the former captain. It's exactly the start that Clinton French would have wanted from his troops. Back in the middle, Tompkinson competing in the ruck against Jackson. It's going to be a crucial matchup all afternoon. The ball goes over the back to Clifford. Just kicks the ball into space. Gardner's going to be first to it, unable to take the grab. Tompkinson going to fill up his own work, but Caswell was there first. He gets the handball out to Jackson. Jackson to Williams. Williams backwards to Dixon. You can see a North Hobart player down in the middle of the ground as a couple of runners go to him. I'm feeling it might be Clinton French. We'll keep an eye on that as the afternoon unfolds. Dixon in play, wrapped up in a tackle by Jake Doran. Stoppage on the wing. Keep an eye on that injury as the afternoon progresses. Umpire Geeson throws the ball up. Tompkinson decisively down. Callum Daly first to it. Sam Caswell is the recipient of the handball as he kicks the ball around the body, and umpire's whistle for a stop in play. And that player is still down, so we'll keep an eye on that. The stretcher's being brought out as well. So, halt in play here at the Twin Ovals as we just stop and make sure the player in question is okay. As I said before, I had a feeling it might have been Clinton French, but we'll wait to get the player ID for the moment. Fingers crossed, all's okay. Played 6 minutes here at the Twin Ovals. It's the Demons winning the battle to this point. They're 1 straight 6. Kingborough 1 behind. You can see the stretcher was being brought out, but is now being taken off the field. So hopefully that's a good sign. Now I can see Clinton French in the huddle, so it's certainly not him. Might be Bradley Young. Just being assisted from the field, so good to see him back on his feet. Just going to go towards the clubroom side of the ground. So temporary halt in play here from the Twins as the play is taken from the field. Fingers crossed, all's okay. Yeah, confirmation coming through. It is Brad Young. So, fingers crossed, Brad's okay. As players begin to get themselves back into position. Fingers crossed that all's okay with Brad Young. So, after a halt in proceedings, we're just about ready to get things underway. We said thoughts with Brad Young. Hopefully he's okay. We'll provide any updates if we get them throughout the afternoon as well, as umpire Geeson raises the ball aloft as we get underway once again. The ball's one down on that occasion by Jackson. He finds Sandrick. Sandrick gets the ball to Caswell. Back to Sandrick, who has a little bit of space and just decides to torp the ball towards the paint of 50. A bouncing ball there that's, in the end, won by a number of Tigers. They're able to retreat backwards to Jake Doran, former Hobart City Demon Jake Doran. He switches the ball back across. McCulloch's ball isn't his best, but it works out well. Kieran Lovell at the back of the pack sweeps on the football. He kicks in the direction of Luke Graham. Graham finds Dygan. Dygan by hand. He finds Eddie Cole. Cole sells a little bit of candy, then kicks the ball inside 50. It's a big one-on-one to win. It's a bouncing ball. In the end, North Hobart have the numbers. Cohen Stevenson does really well. He gets the ball to George McLeod. Prolific ball winner McLeod. He chips the ball short to Sandrick. Sandrick, a little grubber to Sam Caswell, who was dynamic in his 100th game last week. Dale drives the ball down the line. A good ball, finds Dom White. You can see there a fantastic crowd in here at the Twins. White goes back inboard to Dale. Dynamic in his club debut last week, Lockie Dale. Dale hoists the ball towards half forward. It's a big one-on-one. Kilpatrick was there for North Hobart, unable to win it. Down at ground level, it's Cleaver. Kilpatrick taken over the line in a strong Donnelly tackle. So, in the end, it's going to be a free kick. So Kilpatrick decides to play on and then pump the ball inside 50. Moving the ball quickly here are the D. Zach Adams at the back of the pack. Unable to win the football though. Clinton French there. So he waits for reinforcements in red and blue. French pleading with the umpire for holding the football. Is he going to be rewarded? He won't be. Will be a ball up 10 metres away from goal. Clinton French just putting his hand up to ruck as well. He's doing everything at the moment, Clinton French. Up against Tompkinson. Slight mismatch, just Kieran Lovell's kick is smothered. French just funnels the ball forward, looking for a target. Kieran Lovell merges with the footy from the pack and just kicks it on the outside of the boot, getting as many metres as he can. Salter's kick down the line. Nice mark taken by Sam Dygan, just inside the field of play. Dygan wheels around and goes. Kicks it down the line. Graham, a dinky little kick inside 50. Sets a task here for Eddie Cole, who uses his left boot around the corner. Tyler Carter emerges with the footy, dances around a couple. Tyler Carter gets the handball off, sets his teammate under the pump in Salter, who kicks it towards the boundary line, and I think the umpire only ever had one choice there, that it was deliberate out of bounds. Dom White is going to bring the ball back into play. Nice work there from the Tigers to nullify that ball. It was Luke Graham on that occasion, doing really well to take the ball over and out. Ball's thrown back into play. It's a shallow throw, back of the pack. Nice work there from Dale, who's been lively early. He goes out wide. Callan Daly now with the football. Dale shrugs the Will Campbell tackle. A high up and under. Dom White running back with the flight. Almost takes the grab. Jack Doran's going to be first to it, but Dom White's competing well at ground level. Doran and White still competing for the football. Umpire eventually decides that they'll take it back. So we've played almost 12 minutes here at the Twin Ovals. It's one behind Kingborough to one straight kick North Hobart. Tompkinson, Godomski, now Lockie Griggs, who just kicks the ball as quickly as he can. It's going to be a foot race now. Tigers players can raffle it as Doran emerges with the footy. Doran, a big heavy hit there between Williams and Campbell. Campbell slow to his feet and Williams still on the ground. Williams still just struggling to get to his feet at the moment. It was a heavy collision. You can see there Jack Sandrick just helping his mate up as the trainers come for him. Keep an eye on that. Of course, just tuning in now, Brad Young taken from the field 5 or 6 minutes ago. Looking very worse for wear, so we'll keep an eye on those North Hobart injuries as the day unfolds. North Hobart are under the pump at the moment as the ball's taken inside 50, but Luke Graham is forced to juggle it over the line, so a throw in right on the paint of 50. Just in front of us in the broadcast position at the Twin Ovals. Give you a score update from around the grounds. The next stoppage as the ball's thrown into play. It was a shallow one. Jackson read it best. In the end, a couple of players just fall over. Caswell gets the handball over the top. Kingborough dealing in a bit of a phone box here at the moment. Kieran Lovell over his head. Kicks the ball inside 50. Nice roving there from Ashland. Merging the football with Salter. Dom White's first to it though. He finds McLeod. McLeod with a quick 1-2. And he launches the ball out of defensive 50. Does George McLeod. Godomski did well to use his body and open the space for Sordy, who had the sit. Sordy kicks the ball inside 50. A couple of players are going to fly here. No one able to take the mark as Jackson hurriedly kicks the ball out of defensive 50. Marcus Gardner drops what he really should have taken. Reardon, French. French does really well to emerge with the football. It's a bit of a chaos ball, just bouncing around at the moment. Players crashing into each other like Dodgem cars inside the centre square of the Twin Ovals. Josh Cleaver tries to emerge with the football. He's wrapped up in the Reardon tackle. And this is a hot footy early at the Twin Ovals. Really good, intense stuff between these two teams. Plenty of feeling in it as the ball's thrown up. Gardner wins the tap down, expertly roved by Lockie Clifford. A flying shot and goal from Clifford. That's a fantastic goal. Kingborough are on the board. And a terrific kick from the skipper, Lockie Clifford. Magnificent work, some expert roving. Had the ball palm down in front of him and he made no mistakes. So Kingborough are on the board. You can hear the Tiger roar on the screen down here at Tigerland. Kingborough 1-1-7, North Hobart 1 straight 6. Played 14.5 in this opening quarter. Around the grounds, Launceston in control against the Northern Bombers early in the second quarter. It is 7-6-48 the Blues, North Launceston 2 straight 12. While at Skybus Oval, Lauderdale 5-5-35, lead Clarence 3-2-20. Live here at Kingborough, ball's in the middle of the ground. Sandrick, first to it, gets the handball over the top to Leafheber. Dixon kicks the ball inside 50. It's a nice ball in the direction of French. Dale comes in for support. Handball over the top, does find French. McCulloch wearing him like a glove at the moment as French forces the ball over the line. That promises to be a fascinating matchup as this afternoon unfolds. The ball's going to be rewarded here for McCulloch. He's going to bring the ball back into play. McCulloch brings the ball out of defensive 50. Williams flew himself up for the mark, unable to take it. Leafheber. Now Sandrick, wrapped up in an Ashland tackle. Leafheber, Caswell. Nice use of hands there from North Hobart, and eventually they kick the ball inside to find Lockie Dale. He's taken a strong mark and now has a chance for a set shot. We haven't seen too many opportunities like this to this point. It's been pretty chaotic football right around the ground. Lockie Dale quickly progresses his approach to goal. Lockie Dale, ball's on the way. He likes it straight away and North Hobart get the immediate response. 2 straight 12 plays 1-1-7. The Demons leading things early here at the Twin Ovals. Ball's thrown back up here. Umpire's whistle though. It's going to be a free kick going the way of Kieran Lovell. He knew it straight away as well. Did Lovell. Quick to move the ball quickly. Inside 50, does a nice job there. Lovell. Tyler Carter presents beautifully. Takes the grab on the chest and didn't have to break stride. Able to slide through and take the grab. So Tyler Carter now with an opportunity to hit the scoreboard. He's been a real live wire so far in season 2022. Fantastic to see him back out there after his injury last season. He's a real heart and soul player of this Kingborough unit. Kicking essentially from directly in front. Better part of 45 metres. Tyler Carter's kicks on the way as always, just missing. to the left. So 1-2 Kingborough. Plays 2 straight North Hobart. Ball's brought back into play. Nice punch over the line there by Edmondson. Just had to deal with Marcus Gardner rolling all over him. This midfield battle is going to be fascinating all afternoon. Especially how Jackson-Edmondson combo goes against Gardner and Tompkinson. Eddie Cole, first to the football, kicks the ball inside 50. Tyler Carter with sticky hands takes a strong grab. He's going to have his second look at goal in the space of a couple of minutes. You can see there just some strapping tape hanging off his arm. It's a bit of a fashion accessory at the moment. Don't think that's doing quite what it was originally designed to do. It's Tyler Carter has his second look on goal for the afternoon. He crosses the paint of 50, kicking the better part of 50 metres. Tyler Carter's kick is a good one. 2 shots in a couple of minutes for Tyler Carter, and he makes no mistake on the second attempt. Kingborough 2-2-14. They take back the lead. North Hobart 2 straight 12. It's goal for goal at the moment here in the opening term. You are tuned in to the Daily Potato Co. TSL live stream between the Kingborough Tigers and North Hobart Demons. Round 4 TSL action is upon us, and we have a really entertaining game early on down here at the Twins. Ball's thrown back up here. Caswell brings the ball inside 50 for North Hobart. Lockie Godomski swoops on the footy. Just moving the ball by hand here at the moment as Kieran Lovell eventually takes the kick down the line. Ashland was the target, unable to quite take the grab nor keep the ball in play. Competed well, but eventually rolled over and out for a throw in just between the 2 grandstands on the Kingston side of the ground. Ball's thrown back into play. Jackson had the sit, taps it down only as far as Clifford. Clifford's kick towards half forward. Eventually the umpire seen the free kick. It's going to go the way of Eddie Cole. Pumps the ball inside 50 as Cole in the direction of Tompkinson. Almost takes the grab at the back of the packs. Graham, a dinky little handball. Tompkinson, he's under the pump as Cole gets the football and is taken in a high tackle. He's going to get a free kick. Eddie Cole going to be kicking a little bit of an angle, but he's very close to goal. It was excellent work there from Tompkinson to keep the ball alive. Luke Graham involved as well. Now, can Eddie Cole get the second goal in a row for Kingborough? He does, outside of the boot. He kicks his first goal of the day. Kingborough get their third. We're out to an 8-point buffer in favour of the Tigers. 3-2-20, plays 2 straight 12, 21 minutes gone in the opening quarter. Eddie Cole kicking a comfortable goal. Do have some word out of the North Hobart camp that Brad Young is okay, potentially a concussion, so fingers crossed he's okay. So not the result that anyone would have wanted early on, but yeah, it sounds like he is okay, and he's talking in the room, so good to hear that he's all right. A pity he's not out there this afternoon, but good news that he is okay as the ball's back in the middle here of the Twin Ovals. Tompkinson wins the tap down. Caswell's been taken front on contact by the looks of it there. He's quick to look around and assess his options, Sam Caswell. Kicked 4 goals, had over 30 touches in his 100th game last week. He really filled the stat sheet as the ball goes inside 50 now. An opportunity for North Hobart. Can they respond? Dale just hacks the ball out of thin air. Eventually, Jackson, met with Griggs, is happy to take the ball over the line for a throw-in. See there, McCulloch and French continuing to go head-to-head. Tompkinson wins this tap down. Godomski takes Callan Daly over the line, so we'll have another throw-in. It's been an intense start to this one. Great defensive pressure from both sides to this point. The ball's thrown back into play. Jackson tried to take it himself, and he's going to take the free kick. He's been taken high by Tompkinson. You can see there Tompkinson covering his face. Couldn't quite believe the umpire's decision, but now Nick Jackson is going to have a look at the goals. Umpire just clearing the players out of the area. Jackson, another player who was so impressive last week. Selected as the Premier Data Player of the Weekend from players across the country. Can he get on the scoreboard here in round 4? Bit of an angle to deal with for Nick Jackson in the end. Hits the post. It was a good effort. Just through for a minor score. So 3-2-20 plays 2-1-13. 23 gone in the opening term. It's going to be Elijah Reardon to bring the ball back into play. See Luke Graham throwing his hands in the air, but he's going to go a little bit wider. Two tall timber Tigers there, and Tompkinson and Carter. In the end, Tompkinson dished the handball off, but a strong tackle from Leafheber. He did this last week against Glenorchy, did Leafheber. But it looks like it's a high tackle, so a bit of confusion there between the players. Kingborough quick to move the ball on to Eddie Cole. Cole kicks inside 50. Nice attack on the football there from Ashland. Gets into a little bit of space. Handball was in the direction of Graham. Callan Daly's going to be first to the football though. Graham picks his pocket. Tackled by two Demons in Williams and Daly. It'll be a stoppage inside the forward pocket. Love the intent and pressure from Leafheber, but just a little clumsy in the end. Now we find ourselves inside 50 for Kingborough. Carter takes the ball himself and able to find a handball target. Ashland with a crunching tackle. Umpire says that they'll take it. Jackson and Carter once more. Carter again tries to take it out of the ruck himself. He's been wrapped up. The umpire will take it back again. Jackson tries to do a little Carter trick on that occasion. Hurried kick only goes as far as McLeod, a couple of metres away. Graham applies the tackle. Obstructing the ball in the direction of Lovell. Potentially holding the football, it will be. So Callan Daly going to be rewarded with the ball in hand. Just inside defensive 50, Callan Daly, the former Glenorchy Magpie. High profile recruit for the D's season 2022. Down the line in the direction of Jackson. Dixon takes it over and out in front of the interchange bench. Overcast conditions here for Good Friday footy. Still a fantastic game so far here at the Twin Ovals. Really good intensity from both outfits. A game that's going to tell us a lot about where these sides sit in season 2022. Daly is beneficiary of the tap. He goes to Dixon. Dixon just keeps the ball in play. Tompkinson's going to be first to it, but the boundary just eludes him. So game's just reached a little bit of a stalemate the past couple of minutes. Kingborough 3-2-20, North Hobart 2-1-13. Ball's thrown back into play. Tompkinson is going to have the sit. He just taps it down with both hands. Kilpatrick first to the football. Now he's wrapped up in a tackle. So really tight stuff at the moment. It's two midfield units. See there, Caswell, Kilpatrick and Sandrick up against Clifford, Lovell and Cole. Tompkinson tries to do everything on that occasion. Kilpatrick first to the football. McLeod, his hurried kick only goes as far as Adams, who doesn't quite take the football cleanly. Caswell with a hurried kick towards half forward. The mark's claimed by the Tiger player in Adams, but the umpire says it wasn't legal. Lovell goes central to Jake Doran, who's just going to stop and prop and perhaps get a little bit of control back in the game. Doran to Ashland. Ashland finds Adams. Adams finds Tompkinson. Smart little key by the Tigers. Tompkinson eventually wheels and goes and kicks to a dangerous spot. The target evades him, and now it's a one-on-one between Walker and Carter. Smart little kick off the ground from Walker. Finds McLeod. McLeod dances around one. Retreats back to Williams. Williams goes across goal. He finds Stevenson, who's just put off his kick as he tried to kick it. Eddie Cole gets the football, wrapped up in a strong tackle. The umpire says, holding the football. Nice effort there from Callum Kilpatrick, potentially a goal-saving tackle. With Hobart just running the gauntlet a little bit across the full back line. Kilpatrick brings the ball out of defensive 50 and finds Riley Wood. Impressive last week was Wood. He goes to McLeod, who's continuing his prolific ways. As said, 28 touches a game so far in season 2022. DALY. It's been lively early. He kicks the ball inside 50. Not his best work. Straight down the throat of the Kingborough Tigers, who go out wide to Lockie Griggs. Griggs to the sliding Tompkinson. Tompkinson, bit of a lazy kick in the end, it must be said. Lovell makes it look good. Lovell to a dangerous spot. A couple of North Hobart players collide, and now it's going to be a foot race. Graham first to it. A smart little tap from Graham. A flying shot on goal here for the Tigers. Jordan Lane, I think it is. Fantastic finish from Lane. And how about the little tap on from Luke Graham? Expertly done, and the Tigers, they kick goal number 4, 4-2-26. Plays North Hobart 2-1-13. And after goal for much of the quarter, that is a really crucial one, just to open a handy buffer for the hosts. 13 points the difference, and we've played 29 and change in the opening term. Fantastic finish from Jordan Lane, but Luke Graham, really smart tap. And if he took the ball, he was probably going to be wrapped up immediately. Just opened up a little bit of room for his teammate, and Jordan Lane made no mistake. Umpires just having a quick discussion. Now we're good to go. Umpire Chris Kate throws the ball in the air. Tompkinson wins it down. First to it was Ashland. Dale gets that football. He's taken high by Tompkinson. A couple of off-season recruits from their respective sides collide. And Dale tries to play a bit of a trick there on Tompkinson and get him to move off the mark. Umpire clears the area, and now Dale can think about his options. Graham does really well to lay the smother. Dygan wrapped up by Sandrick. Ashland goes out wide to Griggs. Griggs, a really good tackle there from Caswell. That's going to pin Lockie Griggs for holding the football. Caswell, quick to move on. He drives the ball to a dangerous spot to Sam Caswell, but out the back, it's all Tigers. Mark's taken by Cooper Sorty. He brings the ball out of defensive 50. Umpire's whistle though. Tompkinson took a strong grab, but looks like it's going to be a 50-metre penalty in favour of the Tigers. So Tompkinson, he was going to claim the football. In the end, he dishes the handball off to Elijah Reardon. A little bit of confusion there as Reardon pumps the ball inside 50. It could beat all comers. Punch through. Over and out for throw in. So still some remonstration happening in the middle of the ground. Tompkinson and Clinton French just exchanging a few pleasantries. Plenty of feeling in this one early. Almost 32 minutes gone. 13 points the difference in favour of the Tigers. Ball's thrown back into play. In the end, it beats all comers. A flying shot on goal is going to be too late. So the end of the first quarter, Kingborough 4-2-26, leading North Hobart 2-1-13. It was an intriguing opening term with plenty of feeling. 2 goals from Kingborough late in the quarter, just opening up a handy buffer, but it's been pretty chaotic football to begin things off here at the Twin Ovals. Entertaining football, good Friday action. The Tigers 4-2-26. The goal kickers Lockie Clifford, Eddie Cole, Jordan Lane and Tyler Carter. North Hobart 2-1-13. Singles to Lockie Dale and Hugh Williams. You are tuned in to the Daily Potato Co. TSL live stream. Good Friday football from the Twin Ovals. The Tigers and the Demons. Second quarter action coming up next. Welcome back to the Twin Ovals, just getting ready for the second quarter here between Kingborough and North Hobart. You are tuned into the Daily Potato Co. TSL live stream at the first break. Kingborough leading 4-2-26 to North Hobart 2-1-13 as umpire Geeson raises the ball aloft to get things started. Quarter number 2. Tompkinson heading the ruck against Edmondson. Ball's one down, and Tompkinson following up his work with a crunching tackle on Edmondson. Tompkinson dishes the handball off to Kieran Lovell. Looks to drive the ball inside 50, presenting well. Connor Salter unable to quite juggle the mark. Just gets the handball out in the direction of Dygan, who's taken in a Riley Wood tackle. Salter, loopy handball only as far as Kilpatrick. It's taken with the football. The umpire says play on. Wood scrapping at ground level. It's going to be a stoppage, so 30 seconds gone. Salter just got his hands to the ball as Caswell swoops on the football. He was looking for Lockie Dale. Kieran Lovell, one-man band at the moment, fighting his way through the pack, wrapped up in the Caswell tackle, somehow gets the ball out into space. First to the football there was Graham, unable to control it. North Hobart bring the ball out of defensive 50. A strong mark taken by McCulloch, but the umpire says it was touch, so play on. McCulloch drives the ball inside 50. Gardner's competing. Eddie Cole wraps up Hugh Williams. Another stoppage inside attacking 50 for the Tigers. Edmondson and Gardner. Edmondson won the football, didn't find his boot in the end though, as Eddie Cole emerges with the football, wrapped up in a Lockie Dale tackle, and that was high. So Lockie Dale, who's been in amongst everything so far, just a little sloppy on that occasion. Eddie Cole taken high. He's got a chance to hit the scoreboard. He already has one goal for the afternoon. Nice little check side close to goal. This one more of a regulation set shot. Certainly within his repertoire, a kick like this. Eddie Cole is been prolific for the Tigers so far this afternoon. He begins his approach. Does Cole? Umpire forced to do a little bit of work, but it's through the middle. And Cole loves it straight away. The Tigers get their fifth. They move to 5-2-32. North Hobart 2-1-13. Kingborough just starting to develop a handy buffer in this one. Perfect start to the second quarter as you hear the Tiger roar down here at the Twin Ovals. Tompkinson wins the ball down in the middle. Lovell's first to it. Evades one tackle. He can't evade the second though. A great tackle from Sam Caswell. Kieran Lovell pinged for holding the football. Off to the runner in Kilpatrick. Now drives the ball long inside 50. Clinton French found space. He somehow got away from McCulloch, who has been paying him very close attention so far this afternoon. And this is where Clinton French feels more comfortable. He was named in the back pocket and was very quick in his press conference on Thursday to confirm that was not where he was planning to play. He's a little more comfortable forward of centre, and now he has an opportunity to hit the scoreboard. A much needed goal this, if he can convert it for the D's. Clinton French's kick is a good one. North Hobart get the response. 3-1-19, Kingborough 5-2-32. And Clinton French is on the board for the first time in season 2022. Back in the middle, ball's thrown up. Tompkinson scrapping with Edmondson, coming over the top. Nice work there from the Demons. Caswell again involved. Sandrick and Lovell, a couple of balls going head to head there. North Hobart quickly bring the ball inside 50. Jackson just keeps the ball alive in front of him. He finds Dom White. Just pushed as he tried to kick the ball there was Dixon. It's going to be Kieran Lovell with ball in hand. Lovell, piercing ball, it's a good one. He finds Graham. Inclusion for this afternoon. Part of that sensational Jordan Lane goal in the opening term. Luke Graham, he kicks the ball inside 50 in the direction of that man Lane. Unable to take the grab, it's Riley Wood at ground level who just handballs it to himself in the end. Kicks the ball out wide to Hugh Williams. Williams takes his full meterage and then finds Dom White. Hugh Williams with the 1-2. Continuing his run, great run from the veteran there as he kicks the ball inside 50. McCulloch kept his feet, punched the ball. Jackson does really well for a big fella. Tries to get around one. Elijah Reardon. He evades Elijah Reardon. Nick Jackson for goal! Fantastic finish from the big man, Nick Jackson. He gets North Hobart's fourth, and all of a sudden, back to within 7 points, the Demons. 2 goals in a row. 4-1-25, trailing Kingborough 5-2-32. A fantastic finish from Nicholas Jackson. 4 goals last week and was certainly one of the leading performers for North Hobart last year as well, continuing that form into this afternoon's clash. Kicks his first goal of the afternoon. Named Premier Data Player of the Round last week, nationally. I think he was up against Ryan Bastanak for that award, and Nick Jackson got the North Hobart fans up and about and voting for him. Back in the middle. It's going to be Kingborough ball going the way of Lockie Clifford, former Mariners captain. Drives the ball inside 50. Just Clifford. Jordan Lane's going to be first to it. Just taps the ball down in front of him. Eventually takes the ball, dishes it to Dygan. Dygan's loopy handball over the tops, favouring Carl, who's been crunched in a big tackle. Josh Cleaver doing what he does best. It's going to be a stoppage though, umpire Chris Kay with ball in hand. Tompkinson wins the tap down. Nice tackle there from Carl, goes unrewarded. Clifford snaps the ball inside 50. Big ball to win, running back with the flight. A good grab taken. A really nice mark there from Tyler McGuinness. Seen him play a little bit of everywhere. McGuinness this afternoon. His kick goes out wide. Leif Hebber's going to be first to it. Just keeps the ball in play. No, he doesn't. Tried to find Bailey Walker. Just ran under tarmac. So the ball to be thrown back into play. Half-time at Windsor Park, and the Blues comfortably leading that one, 9-12-66 to North Launceston 2-1-13. And down at the tip, Lauderdale 8-9-57, leading Clarence 5-8-38. Ashland wraps up Kilpatrick, and it's a really good tackle from Ashland. He'll take the footy. Quickly kicks the ball inside 50. Nice grab again there from Tyler McGuinness. Second contested grab in defensive 50. A couple of minutes. He goes short to DALY. Former Pie. Nice chipping kick to Edmondson. Handballs to Sandrick, who runs himself in a little bit of trouble, but it's good enough to get out of it. Up and under kick in the middle of the ground is going to set a task though. Nice roving there at the back of the pack here for the North Hobart. They're setting up an opportunity. It's just going to roll through, over and out for a boundary throw in. Looking to move the ball really quickly at the moment, the D's. Trying to catch the Tiger defenders unawares. Edmondson competing with Tompkinson. Tompkinson wins it down to Kilpatrick, who had a little bit of space, but he's wrapped up in a strong tackle from Ashland. That's holding the football. Umpire says play on as Cole brings the ball out of defensive 50. Gardner unable to mop it up, but he's got Cole for support. Excellent work there from Cole, who just kicks a real pie floater into the middle of the ground. So it's a big task for Graham. Met in a strong contest by Barnett. Jackson eventually gets the ball out to Williams. Former captain. Hoists the ball down the line to McLeod. Busy today, George McLeod. Takes a bit of space and Drives the ball inside 50, does George McLeod. Lockie Griggs comes over the top with the punch. Jake Doran goes back to College. Not his best handball though. It's going to set a task now for Doran. French overran it. Leafheber wrapped up in the Doran tackle. In the end, the break even just outside attacking 50 North Hobart. Kilpatrick might have just won that tap down against the bigger man in Tompkinson. Lovell just lost his footing at the crucial time. Callan Daly wrapped him up. In the end, it was a high tackle. So Kieran Lovell, ball in hand, the jeers of the North Hobart crowd can be heard. A few of them have travelled down the outlet this afternoon as Lovell kicks the ball down the line. A pack forms. Jackson unable to take the grab. Luke Graham definitely taken high on that occasion. Graham wheels and goes. Looks towards half forward. Good grab taken there by Salter. Salter chips the ball inside 50. Lovely pass. Finds Marcus Gardner. Gardner is, for a number of years now, done so much of the ruck work himself and has gone forward just to find a bit of a reprieve every now and then. Now he's almost playing more as a forward who pinch hits in the ruck, with Tompkinson taking most of the centre stoppages around the ground this afternoon. Gardner now with a chance to hit the scoreboard. Slight angle to deal with. Certainly within his range though, Marcus Gardner. The kick's on the way. The umpire doesn't move. The Tigers kick their sixth. 6-2-38. Lead North Hobart 4-1-25. And the Tiger goal breaks a run of two from the Demons. 13 points the difference as we approach the 11.5 minute mark of the second quarter. Marcus Gardner hits the scoreboard for the first time this afternoon. Back in the middle, Tompkinson wins the tap down, looking for Ashland. Jackson does the roving, eventually takes it on the third bite of the cherry. Caswell links up with Kilpatrick, who's taken in a strong hit off the ball. The umpire just deliberating. As you can see there, Tompkinson a few remonstrations his way. It's going to be a downfield free kick, so Lockie Dale will take the football. Player from Myrtleford in Victoria. Very impressive last week was Lockie Dale, his club debut. He's going to have to kick from just outside 50. Just backing himself in though is Lockie Dale. Sets himself to launch. He, in the end, runs himself in a little bit of trouble. College was the man on the mark. Goes out to Dom White, who chips the ball into the pocket, and the mark's taken by Zach Adams. Adams, quick to move the ball on in the direction of Ashland, unable to take the grab. Kieran Lovell, Solphoniers, the right place at the right time. Down the line in the direction of Gardner. Clifford's there. Only bodies around the ball. Umpire's going to take it. Looks like there's been a trip called from the umpire, so North Hobart quick to bring the ball back into play. Now kicking to a dangerous spot inside 50. A pack forms. Godomski got the fist down, but Leafheber is first to the football. Tom Leafheber kicks the goal. North Hobart have their fifth, and they've manufactured a goal out of seemingly nothing there, the Demons. They kicked the ball inside 50. It was the punch down from the Tigers, and Leafheber just read the ball better than anyone else. And the margin is cut back to 7 points, and we have a game in our hands here. Good Friday footy at the Twins. 6-2-38 the Tigers. 5-1-31 North Hobart. Edmondson wins it on that occasion, down to Caswell. Caswell goes to Sandrick. North Hobart just with a little bit of momentum behind them now as Sandrick's kick goes inside 50. Reardon gets the punch over the back. Callan Daly gets the handball out to Dale. Lockie Dale under the pump, kicks the goal. And it is game on. North Hobart 6-1-37. They've cut the margin back to 1 point. This is cracking football here at the Twin Ovals. This is really entertaining stuff. North Hobart taking it up to the Tigers. All of a sudden, it's 6-2, 38 to 6-1, 37. And that's 3 goals in a row for the North Hobart Demons. 3 goals in a hurry as well. Fantastic work. Lockie Dale, he kicks his 2nd goal of the day. 1 point the difference. Still plenty of football to be played in the 2nd quarter. At the moment, the momentum's all the way of the men in red and blue. This ball's thrown up in the middle of the ground. An interesting punch over the back. Ashland's going to be first to the football. It's really been thrown into the middle here by coach Trent Baumler. Lovell. His kick only goes as far as McGuinness. North Hobart are again looking dangerous. They get the ball over the top to Don White. White always wanted to use hands. It's eventually what he does. He finds Caswell, who just massages the ball inside 50. Does Caswell, finds the coach Clinton French. French is quick to play on. He slips as he kicks it though. Out of bounds on the full. Just look irrepressible at the moment, the D's. What can Kingborough do to just put the clamps on North Hobart? At the moment, it's all the Demons. Kick goes out wide and a good mark taken by Lockie Griggs in the long sleeves. Griggs always going to go into his favoured left boot down the line. Good grab taken by Tompkinson, who's been busy this afternoon. Tompkinson dishes it off to that man, Lockie Griggs. Griggs kicks the ball inside 50. McGuinness had the sit. He's been really impressive down back this quarter, Tyler McGuinness. Handballs over the top to Wood, who's met by a crunching Tyler Carter tackle. In the end, it's going to be a reward for Kingborough. It is. Tyler Carter is going to be rewarded. He met Riley Wood at pace. Crunching tackle. Now Carter has an opportunity to kick the steadier that his side desperately need. 3 goals in a row from the North Hobart Football Club. This just to curb a little bit of that momentum. Get the Tiger lead back out to beyond a goal. Tyler Carter, kick on the way. Makes no mistake, so Kingborough get their 7th goal. Tyler Carter kicks his 2nd of the afternoon. And the goal against the flow of play, but one that the Tigers desperately needed. They move 7-2-44, North Hobart 6-1-37. Fascinating game of football. 3 goals in a row from North Hobart prior to that. Thinking 10 minutes ago that Kingborough were just going to run away with this game. North Hobart turned the script on its head. Kingborough now get the settler, so fascinating stuff here at the Twins. 7 points the difference. Back in the middle. Jackson and Gardner. Gardner just slaps it down. Ashland eventually gets on the end of the football. A high kick around the corner inside 50. Jordan Lane met by Walker. Luke Graham taking in a big tackle. It's laid on that occasion by Tyler McGuinness, who's been really impressive. Going to be Stevenson competing in the ruck now against Jordan Lane. Lane, nice tap over the back. I think we had a rinse and repeat stoppage here inside attacking 50 for Kingborough. Flying attempt from Stevenson, who looks a little worse for wear. Struggling to get to his feet, but here in play, Dygan's kick. Nicely smothered by Riley Wood. Dygan eventually gets the football, sliding slap there from Dygan, touched off the boot, minus score. So frenetic moment or so there for the North Hobart defenders. McGuinness to bring the ball back into play. Just it's a cool head and a touch of class to the North Hobart back 6 to Tyler McGuinness. We've seen him play on ball at half forward on the wing. Number of roles for both North Hobart and the Tasmania Devils in recent years. Certainly looks at home down back this afternoon. Cole, first to the football, wrapped up in a Cleaver tackle. The umpire says, holding the football, Josh Cleaver rewarded, doing what he does best, applying plenty of pressure on the ball carrier. Edmondson unable to quite reel the mark in. Ball goes over and out for a throw in, just in front of the Kingborough Tiger change rooms. Ball slapped down. Cole, again met by Cleaver. The umpire says it was a push in the back, so Eddie Cole's going to quickly turn around and go. Stevenson on the tap down. Callan Daly just bouncing around, eventually gets the ball out. Caswell's wrapped up in a tackle by Cole. Plenty of bodies around this football. The umpire is eventually going to come in and break it up. So just ticking over 20 and a half in this second quarter. 7-3. 45 plays 6-1, 37. Godomski can't quite trap the ball under his spell. Ball goes over and out for a throw in. Jackson wants to tap down. Griggs. Handball's a little too hot for Ashland. Elijah Reardon comes in for reinforcement, but the ball's in the arms of Tristan Barnett. By Chris Kay, he's going to take it once again. Daly, first to the football. Massages the ball towards half forward, does Daly. Ball's bouncing around at the moment. Lockie Griggs gets the handball out to Kieran Lovell, who dances around Dom White, then tries to evade Leafheber, just gets the handball away. Brave man taking on Tom Leafheber. Such a strong tackler for this North Hobart side. Bailey Walker with ball in hand. Tyler Carter meets him at ground level. Umpire's going to take it. Cleaver looks to be running with Eddie Cole at the moment. Fantastic matchup that. Cleaver's applying great pressure and Eddie Cole's been at his prolific best. Dygan ruffles the ball back to Gardner, who kicks the ball around the corner. Jordan Lane coming like a freight train, unable to take the grab though. Dygan able to get the ball as Ashland does a nice little shimmy shake around the corner. Elijah Reardon runs onto the football and takes the grab. The North Hobart players claiming it wasn't 15. But Reardon is now going to provide an opportunity. Certainly within his range, Elijah Reardon. Of course, saw him kick a goal in round one of last season from about 65 metres out. North Hobart Oval. This one certainly a lot closer. Just going to give himself a little bit of room to move though as Elijah Reardon. It's a good looking kick from Reardon. The ball is a perfect kick. Magnificent finish from Elijah. Classy stuff. And Kingborough Tigers, they get their 8th goal of the day and just extend that buffer a little bit further out. 8-3, 51 to North Hobart. 6-1, 37. Fantastic finish from Elijah Reardon. And full credit here to the Kingborough Tigers. They've been seriously challenged by North Hobart. They've just been able to steady the ship a little bit now. A couple of goals in a row have just settled things nicely. So we go back to the middle of the ground. Dygan. Tompkinson. Kilpatrick to Sandrick. Sandrick goes long inside 50. Mark's not quite taken there by Sorty. Wrapped up in a strong tackle by Leafheber. The umpire has a decision to make and they'll take it back. Tompkinson wins it down. Dale's going to be first to the football. Eventually Sorty gets it out to Dygan, who doesn't take the ball cleanly. Lockie Griggs tackled at ground level. Dygan now wrapped up by Leafheber, and the umpire will take it once more. Chomsky kicks the ball out of defensive 50. Carter's the target. Taps the ball down, but George McLeod's first to it. Bailey Walker tied up against the boundary. Scrappy kick finds Caswell. Caswell links up with Kilpatrick, who's met by Elijah Reardon. Kilpatrick shows some composure. Gets the ball to Caswell, who's met by a really strong tackle. The umpire is going to take the football. It was Eddie Cole. Cole quick to play on. The umpire saying to bring the ball back. Cole really eager to move that ball on. Now the back underplayed. Tompkinson to Cole. Cole to Lovell. Puts on the afterburners, does Lovell. Gets the ball out to Dygan. Dygan links back up with Kieran Lovell. A fantastic run from the Kingborough star. Goes inside 50 in the direction of the lane. Unable to take the grab. Nice work. The last on a defence from Stevenson, who goes for a bit of a run. Now kicks the ball out and just not reading the ball well there was Cleaver. Eddie Cole. He's probably going to want that kick again. Kilpatrick now with ball in hand. Evades 2 tackles, does Kilpatrick. A high up and under towards half forward with the sit is Donnelly. Unable to quite take the grab. Clinton French merges with the football. His kick doesn't really go very far. Edmondson gets the ball off to Daly. Daly gets the ball off to Dixon. Dixon kicks into the forward pocket. Lockie Dale eventually traps the football. High up against the boundary line here is Dixon. A nice smart kick from Jake Dixon. He's looking for Leif Heber, but it's punched over the line. Desperate stuff there on the last line of defence, and it's through for a minor score. So North Hobart 6-2-38. Play Kingborough 8-3-51. Elijah Reardon to bring the ball back into play. Big kick from Reardon. Sandrick goes through his hands and lands in the arms of Jackson. Jackson goes to French, who flew. Leif Heber tied up in the pocket. Tried to keep the ball in play, but just ran out of room. It looks like it is going to be a free kick going the way of Leif Heber. Potentially some remonstration. So Tom Leif Heber tight up against the boundary line. It looks like he's going to try and run his way in, kick around the corner. It's a tight kick here from Leif Heber. That's exactly what he does. It's on the way. In the end, the mark's taken on the last line of defence by Donnelly. The leader of this Kingborough defence now, Ben Donnelly. He goes out in the direction of Gardner, unable to quite take the grab. Barnett's competing there for the Ds, as too Hugh Williams. Met by a strong tackle from DeVase. Caswell emerges with the football now, kicking to a dangerous spot. Who's going to read it best? It's Zach Adams. Takes the grab. Does really well, Zach Adams. He was under the pump, but took a really strong mark. Adams down the line. Lockie Clifford reads it really well off the hands. Gardner takes the football as he kicks the ball in the direction of Dygan. Fantastic football from the Tigers. Sam Dygan kicks the goal. End-to-end footy from Kingborough. And that margin is starting to look a lot more comfortable for them as they approach the halftime break. It was all North Hobart earlier in the quarter, but they've settled really well. 9-3-57 plays 6-2-38. 28.5 gone in this opening term. Sam Dygan, the latest addition to the scoreboard. Of course, a former Hobart City Demon. He's become a real leader for the Kingborough Tigers in recent seasons. Tompkinson wins the tap down. Kilpatrick has a nice shepherd on for Sandrick. McLeod tries to get the ball back to Kilpatrick, who just paddles it along the ground in the direction of White. Ashland eventually just picks the ball up though and kicks it inside 50. Bailey Walker with a nice punch lands in the hands of Kilpatrick, who links up with Williams. Williams' kick goes towards White, but Lovell's going to be first to it. He gets the ball out to Ashland, who then finds the runner in Zach Adams, who kicks the ball inside 50 to Adams, but a good grab running back with the flight from Bailey Walker. Plenty of senior footy under his belt now, Bailey Walker. At his debut for Hobart City in 2017 as the siren sounds for half-time. It was a real quarter of two halves that second term. North Hobart were irrepressible the opening half of that quarter. They looked on top of the world. As you can see there, a few pleasantries being exchanged from a couple of players. The umpires looked to have it under control, but North Hobart were dominant midway through that second quarter, kicking 3 goals in a row to cut the margin back to 1 solitary point. And since then, it's been all Kingborough. They've kicked the last couple of goals and have opened up a really handy buffer. 19 points at the main break. The goal kickers for Kingborough: 2 to Eddie Cole, 2 to Tyler Carter, singles to Lockie Clifford, Elijah Reardon, Jordan Lane, Marcus Gardner. And for North Hobart, 2 goals to Lockie Dale, singles to Hugh Williams, Nick Jackson, Clinton French and Thomas Leafheber. So half-time, the Kingborough Tigers leading this one. It's been an entertaining game of football. Good Friday TSL football at the Twin Ovals. 57 plays 38 at the main break. Give you a couple of quick score updates from around the grounds before we take a break here for half-time. At Windsor Park, Launceston in control. 14 minutes gone in the third quarter. 12-12-84. Plays North Launceston 2-2-14. While at Skybus Oval, Lauderdale 8-11-59. 19 points up on the Clarence Roos 5-10-40. 5 minutes gone in the third quarter. You can, of course, stay across all the home and away games in season 2022 on the AFL Tasmania YouTube channel, thanks to the Daily Potato Co live stream. Here at the Twin Ovals, Kingborough will lead this one 57-38. Second half action coming up next. Welcome back to the Twin Ovals. The second half about to get underway. It's Kingborough Tigers leading this one here against the North Hobart Demons. Good Friday footy at the Twin Ovals. Kingborough 9-3, 57, leading the visitors 6-2, 38. It was a topsy-turvy quarter of momentum swings, that second stanza, and Kingborough having the better run of it late to hold a handy buffer at the main change. But as we saw North Hobart do early in that second quarter, if they do get a run on, they can be really hard to stop. Quickly go through the goal kickers from either side. For Kingborough, 2 goals to Eddie Cole, 2 to Tyler Carter, singles to Marcus Gardner, Jordan Lane, Sam Dygan, Elijah Reardon and Lockie Clifford. For North Hobart, 2 goals to Lockie Dale, a recruit from Myrtleford, singles to Hugh Williams, Nick Jackson, Thomas Leafheber and the coach Clinton French. Fascinating battle between these two sides. Kieran Lovell is averaged 30 touches a game, looks well and truly on track for that once again this afternoon. Eddie Cole averages 26 touches a game, also has been at his prolific best. You can see there two groups just warming up, getting themselves ready for this second half. Tyler McGuinness really made an impact in that second quarter as well, down back, taking some really crucial grabs. It's a dangerous attacking setup that Kingborough Tigers have at the moment, with the tall targets down there. Jordan Lane, Tyler Carter, Connor Salter, and either arresting Tompkinson or Gardner when they're not on ruck duties. So far, McGuinness has done a really good job It's to Bailey Walker, but Kingborough's class just got them ahead late in that second term. So two teams just going through their final preparations. Third quarter not too far away. Third quarter underway here at the Twin Ovals. Tompkinson wins the ball down to Kieran Lovell. Lovell's kick inside 50 in the direction of Jordan Lane, who shrugs one tackle, flying shot on goal. Perfect start to the quarter for the Kingborough Tigers. Jordan Lane, a magnificent finish. He kicks his second goal of the afternoon, and Kingborough, they're on the board within 30 seconds, quarter number 3. Lead starting to become, well, that deficit I should say, starting to become problematic for the North Hobart Demons. Fantastic finish from Lane. He's competed really well for a big fella throughout the day so far. Really nice finish from him. He becomes the third multiple goal kicker for the Kingborough Tigers, joining Tyler Carter and Eddie Cole. Lockie Dale also has 2 goals for North Hobart. So back in the middle, Kieran Lovell, I should say Lockie Clifford actually, gets the ball out to another Lockie, and Griggs kick down the line. Kilpatrick just dealt with Graham. Kick inside, only goes as far as Tompkinson, who links up with Kieran Lovell. Lovell pumps the ball inside 50. Marcus Gardner's the target. Marcus Gardner takes the mark. Ominous signs here for North Hobart. Tigers with their second look at goal within 2 minutes of this third quarter. I'm sure Trent Bormler would have had some constructive messages for his troops at half-time. Whatever he said has certainly worked. Opportunity now for Marcus Gardner to kick his second goal of the day. Gardner's kick is on the way. Umpire forced to do a lot of work. To the umpire's left, to Marcus Gardner's right, through for a minor score. So 10-4-64 plays 6-2-38. Kingborough Tigers looking dangerous at the moment as McGuinness brings the ball back into play for the North Hobart Demons. Tomkinson just uses his strength and size to move Jackson out of the way, takes the grab and pumps the ball inside 50. Over the top, Stevenson. One punch, two punch, lands in the arms of Lovell. Lovell, handball is a little too hot. Bailey Walker, his kick smothered by Godomski. Heart and soul player for the Kingborough Tigers is Lockie Godomski. Love the way he goes about it. Dixon merges with the football. Scrappy kick towards half forward. Clinton French, his battle resumes with Blake McCulloch. Fascinating viewing that. Strong tackle laid on Reardon. So a stoppage. Attacking side of the centre square for North Hobart. Tomkinson. Clever little tap. Eddie Cole slaps the ball away. Daly funnels the ball out to Sandrick. Sandrick launches the ball inside 50. Attacking the ball at pace was Carter, unable to take the grab. College's tap over the top leads to an attacking foray now, but North Hobart with the numbers. McGuinness competing with Salter. Bailey Walker in there as well, and the umpire will take it back. So 64 plays 38, 3.5 gone in the third term. Tomkinson wins the tap down. Godomski links up with Lovell. Lovell kicks inside 50, a lovely kick on the chest of Jordan Lane. Lane read that ball really well, got a tiny bit of separation on his direct opponent in Cohen Stevenson. Takes the grab on the chest. 2 goals for the afternoon, Jordan Lane. 1 goal this quarter, 1 goal in the first. Golden opportunity for him to hit the scoreboard once again. The former Tiger spent a bit of time with Signet in the SFL. Of course, part of the Tasmania Devils program before that as well. Back in the yellow and black and adding another dimension to this Kingborough forward line. Jordan Lane crosses the paint of 50. Slide angle. Ball's working away, just always tugging it to the left-hand side, through for a minor score. So 10-5-65. Plays North Hobart 6-2-38. Kilpatrick with ball in hand. Told to get a move on. He goes out in the direction of Williams, who just gets a palm to the ball before it goes out of bounds for a throw-in. Good Friday football here at the Twin Ovals, with thanks to Daily Potato Co. You are tuned into the TSL live stream. Ball thrown back into play. Excellent roving there from Ashland. Really nice work from Riley Ashland, who kicks the ball long and strong. Just hitting the post. Tigers looking so dangerous at the moment as Kilpatrick brings the ball out of defence. Jake Doran's going to be first to the football. He's got George McLeod for company. McLeod lays a textbook tackle just to halt the momentum. George McLeod a standout today for North Hobart. See Lovell and Sandrick going head to head. This stoppage, in the end, it's going to be Ashland and Caswell who collide. Repeat stoppage. Edmondson competing in the ruck against Tomkinson. Edmondson in the end just decides to kick the ball, forgets his hands. Salter unable to take the grab. Callan Daly buzzing around at ground level. Lockie Godomski competing with him. Barnett gets the handball out, but only as far as Lockie Clifford, who kicks to a dangerous spot. It's a very dangerous spot because it's straight through the middle of the big sticks. Lockie Clifford, a fantastic finish, his second goal of the day. An opportunistic finish, and the Tigers have been pushing in this third quarter, and they get their reward on the scoreboard. 11-6-72 plays 6-2-38. And the danger signs are just starting to sound, danger sirens I should say, starting to sound now for the North Hobart Demons. Kingborough kicked their 11th goal of the afternoon. 11-6 plays 6-2. So it's 2 goals, 3 already this quarter. We've only played 7 minutes. North Hobart yet to really even getting the ball into a meaningful position for a shot on goal at this point. So the Tigers again bring the ball inside 50, but Dixon's going to bring the ball back. Kieran Lovell running back with the flight, takes a strong grab and he's off to the races. He kicks the ball towards half forward. A big one-on-one between Gardner and Williams. Digan had the football. And Bailey Walker's been pinned for a push in the back. You can see the grimace on his face. Sam Digan has the ball in a dangerous spot. Two number 5s battling it out, and it was the man in yellow and black who's been rewarded. Sam Digan. The live wire player for Kingborough. Kick is on the way from Sam Digan and hits the post. Second poster this quarter for Kingborough. 11-7-73, plays 6-2-38. Kingborough looking so dangerous at the moment. Ball's brought back into play. Ashland links up. Jordan Lane by hands looking for Lovell. Graham's at the back though. A hurried kick around the corner from Graham. That goes through for a minor score. So the Kingborough Tigers, they are peppering the goal face at the moment. 11-8-74, plays 6-2-38. 2 goals, 5 to no score inside 8.5 minutes now. This third quarter. Cleaver met by 1 Tiger, 2 Tiger, 3. And the umpire will take it back. Tompkinson and Edmondson. Cole wrapped up in a tackle. Tompkinson. Tap down to Ashland, I should say. Nice tackle there from Callan Daly. Gets the reward. Daly chips the ball down the line. It was an uncomfortable ball for Clinton French, who's met quickly by Ben Donnelly. Umpire's ball once again. Clinton French has had another stack of the football, but has looked lively. Tap straight down the throat of Caswell, who's immediately met by his fellow number 9, Kieran Lovell. Edmondson playing a bit of volleyball, tapping it to himself. It's a really strong tackle there from Dixon. Ashland's going to be rewarded. Real workhorse is Riley Ashland. Plenty of TSL footy under his belt now. Seems to be getting better and better as his kick goes inside 50. It goes through the hands of Bailey Walker. Demons defenders under the pump now. McGuinness is going to be content to see it over the line. He decides to keep it in instead. Caswell gets it out to Kilpatrick. Kilpatrick kicks slightly inboard. It was a risky kick, but Lockie Dale takes a strong mark. Dale pushes to the outer side and it just beats Jake Dixon over and out for a throw in. Just in front of the wet area there at the Twin Ovals. Overcast conditions, but it's fantastic to have Good Friday football on the radar. 3 big games across the TSL this afternoon. You can stay across all of them thanks to the TSL live stream. Daily Potato Co. Lauderdale leading down at Skybus Oval 75-67. Close encounter brewing there. Launceston well and truly in control against North. 108 plays 22 midway through the final term. Here at Skybus, a couple of players bravely going back in Caswell and Lovell. Lovell bounces to his feet, gets the handball over the top. Tompkinson meets his opponent really hard in Barnett, then gets the kick away inside 50, looking for Tyler Carter. That's brought the crowd to life. Bailey Walker handballs back to George McLeod, gets the ball back to Bailey Walker. Kilpatrick unable to rule the ball in. Dixon back to Walker. So 4 or 5 touches in the space of 20 seconds there, Bailey Walker. George McLeod, who met by Cole, gets the handball away. Dixon, can he trap the football? He does eventually. Now kicks the ball into the middle of the ground. Kieran Lovell had the sit and takes a strong mark. Lovell and Caswell going head-to-head at the moment. Lovell takes a bounce. Now drives the ball inside 50. Jackson had the sit. Backed himself well and took the grab. Jackson with an interesting kick. McLeod handballs to Walker, who's got a bit of a task. He's up to it though. He evades Eddie Cole. And then kicks a floater into the middle of the ground. Some skill errors hurting both teams at the moment. Edmondson does well though. He sweeps on the football. Gets it out to Callan Daly. Daly's kick. Chips it inboard. Tyler Carter now has the ball inside 50. Really close finish happening now at Skybus Oval. Lauderdale 75 to Clarence 73. The Roos are coming home really strong, so make sure if you want to catch the end of that game, jump across and then jump back into this one. Big finish brewing here at the Twin Ovals. Tyler Carter. It is an angle to work with for Tyler Carter, but he's up to the task. Tyler Carter has a knack for the mercurial, and that's a fantastic finish. Kingborough, they kick away again, 12-8-80. North Hobart 6-2-38, and Carter, he has 3. Fantastic finish from the man they call Wob. He's a cult figure around the TSL and a much-loved figure down at the Tigers. He's flown under the radar for a long period of time, but has been the talk of the competition this year, coming back from a nasty injury. It's fantastic to see him in full flight. The competition's better for it, and clearly the Tigers are as well. Just repeating the score from down at Skybus Oval. It's getting really tight. 10-15-75 Lauderdale plays 10-13-73 Clarence. Eastern Shore Classic is brewing down at the tip here at Kingston. Kingborough in a good position at the moment as Doran lays a strong tackle. Umpire Geeson with ball in hand. Gardner just slapped it down onto Jackson. Eddie Cole lays the tackle. Rinse and repeat. Josh Cleaver and Eddie Cole. It's been a fascinating matchup this afternoon. Cleaver goes back to Dom White. White with a high up and under. Clinton French had the sit. In the end, he's been held by Ben Donnelly, so French to take the football. French now drives the ball to a dangerous spot. Couple of players fly. Nice punch over the top from Cooper Sorty. Dixon wrapped up in a tackle. Caswell trying to make space where there was none. Edmondson now lays the tackle. Stoppage inside North Hobart's 50. Ball's hardly been down this end of the ground so far in quarter 3. It's been all Kingborough this term. Clifford trying to kick off the ground. I think it may be a dangerous kick call that's going to go the way of Lockie Dale. It is. So this is a goal that North Hobart desperately need. Dale has 2 to his name so far. North Hobart yet to score in this quarter. Kingborough, meanwhile, have slammed on 3 goals, 5 in 15 minutes of football. And of those 5 behinds, a couple were very gettable. Can Lockie Dale just keep the door ajar for North Hobart? We're right behind him here. Kick goes on the way. It's coming back. Nice work from Lockie Dale. Clinical finish. He gets his 3rd goal of the afternoon, and North Hobart just kicked the goal they needed to keep the door ajar this afternoon. 12-8-80 Kingborough plays 7-2-44. They've certainly been accurate in front of goal this afternoon, North Hobart, and they're going to have to continue to do that throughout the rest of the afternoon if they're going to be a sniff of staying in touch with the Tigers, who we have seen a couple of times this afternoon when North Hobart have had a run on. They have looked irrepressible, but Kingborough so far have had all the answers. Still a fair mountain to climb. 6 goals the difference. Back in the middle. Gardner wins the tap down. Lovell raffles it with Clifford. Clifford gets the handball out to Eddie Cole, who's forced to kick on his left boot. And up the back of the pack is Tompkinson. Walker and Carter were competing. Tompkinson just got a metre on his opponent, Hugh Williams. The ball fell short, and Tompkinson read it best. Making a big impact is Jack Tompkinson. His first year in the TSL with the Tigers. Adds big, strong presence to this side. Another dimension inside 50, while also very durable ruck presence as well. Just competes all day, does Jack Tompkinson. This is for the immediate response as he crosses the paint of 50. Tompkinson's kick, it didn't look great off the boot, but it somehow found a way through. He probably didn't kick it as cleanly as he would have liked, but it doesn't matter. A wry smile on his face. You can see there Connor Salter just touching the boot. But in the end, doesn't matter how it goes through. It matters that it's a goal, and that's exactly what he delivers, Jack Tompkinson. Kingborough, they kick goal number 13, and as they've done so often this afternoon, get the immediate response to the North Hobart challenge. 13-8-86 plays 7-2-44. Almost 18 minutes gone in this third quarter of football. Nice finish there from Jack Tompkinson in the end. Probably not his prettiest kick, but he hits the scoreboard for the first time today. Ball's been brought back into the middle of the ground. Play on advantage was not given, so ball's going to go back into the hands of Eddie Cole. He's got Lovell on really short, decides to just chip the ball over the top. A beautiful delivery there to Marcus Gardner. Gardner sees something that he likes. It's Luke Graham in the pocket, just goes over his head through the hands of Riley Wood, over and out for a throw-in. Directly in front of us here at the Twin Ovals. And tuned into the TSL Daily Potato Co live stream, thanks to our friends at Daily Potato Co. Every match of season 2022 is being live streamed via the AFL Tasmania YouTube channel as the ball is thrown into play. Jackson competing with Carter. Jackson wins the football. He's taken by Carter. Runs out of tarmac, over and out for a throw-in. Ball's thrown back into play. Carter handballs off to Lockie Clifford. Clifford with a flying shot. Spraying it wide, out of bounds on the full. Doesn't trouble the scorers. Give you a couple of score updates from around the grounds. Launceston still in control. 122 plays 22 at Windsor. Down at Skybus Oval, we have a classic brewing. Lauderdale 11-15-81. Clarence 11-14-80. 15 minutes gone in the final term. That is turning out to be an absolute cracker down at the tip. Here at the Twin Ovals, Jordan Lane with ball in hand once again. He's been likely type for them. 2 goals so far in this game. Kicked a goal earlier this quarter. Another shot that just missed. He's got an opportunity to secure his 3rd goal of the afternoon. Jordan Lane on his approach now. Edmondson's the man on the mark. Jordan Lane's kick is on the way and he likes it as soon as it left the boot. The Kingborough Tigers, they're running away with this one now. 14-8-92. They advance. North Hobart 7-2-44. Jordan Lane kicks his 3rd. Back here in the middle. Jackson and Gardner. Gardner, lovely tap down. Kieran Lovell first to the football. He's been his prolific self today. Nice mark taken there by Connor Salter, who's going to quickly wheel and go. Salter kicks to a dangerous spot. Tompkinson coming from behind. Unable to take the grab. Carter had front position. We'll have a stoppage inside attacking 50. Carter and Tompkinson just giving each other some positive feedback. Ball's thrown up. Tompkinson wins it down. Sam Caswell gets the ball out to Lockie Payne. Payne's kick doesn't quite hit the target. Zach Adams now has the football. He kicks to a dangerous spot. Couple of tall Tigers there. Jackson is going to claim the mark. A couple of Tigers say it came off their hands, but the umpire going to pay the mark, so Jackson finds McLeod. McLeod, a lovely kick down the line. He's a fantastic user of the football, is George McLeod. He goes to Cohen Stevenson. Stevenson just takes a little bit off the kick to find Leif Heber. Leif Heber goes to Sandrick. Sandrick back to Cohen Stevenson. Stevenson, not his best kick on that occasion. Zach Adams takes the grab. He's met by Tristan Barnett. A couple of Tigers just come in to remonstrate. 50-metre penalty for that late contact going the way of Zach Adams, who's now in a really dangerous position. He thought about moving on quickly, but he's going to just go back and assess his options. He has a lovely kick on him, Zach Adams. This one might be just out of his range, but he looks like he's going to set himself up and give himself every opportunity, Zach Adams. Such an improved player in recent years. He was probably stiff to miss out on Team of the Year selection in season 2021. He's been a solid contributor so far this year. Zach Adams kicks to a dangerous spot right on the goal line. It's going to stay in play. Graham tries to keep it in, but just runs out of room. Over and out for a throw-in. Deep inside, attacking 50 now, the Kingborough Tigers. The ball's thrown back into play. Jackson tried to get the kick away, only as far as Luke Graham, who's met by two Demons, in Payne and Wood. Umpire Chris Kay will take it once again. Lane competing in the ruck on this occasion. He taps it in the direction of Cole, unable to take the ball cleanly. McGuinness's ball goes as far as Lovell. Lovell goes back to Ashland, who's met in a really strong tackle. That's a terrific tackle from Josh Cleaver. It's his third or fourth tackle like that this afternoon at a crucial time. Dygan takes the mark. Dygan decides to launch it inside 50. Lane's going to be the target. Jordan Lane takes the grab. Used his strength there, did Jordan Lane. Now he's going to have another look at goal. He's been dynamic, particularly in this third quarter. Has 2 goals for the term so far, with a couple of extra shots thrown in for good measure as well. And this one he's tied up against the pocket, but player of his skill certainly capable of kicking this goal, Jordan Lane. He's become an integral member of this Tiger forward line early in season 2022, Jordan Lane. A little bit of reward for his effort now. The kick's on the way, gun barrel straight, but was always aimed offline, so through for a minor score. Kingborough 14-9-93, North Hobart 7-2-44. Kilpatrick drives the ball out of defence, kicks it to a dangerous spot in the middle of the ground. Walker, he's tackled. Eddie Cole's loopy handball finds Lovell. Lovell handballs back inside to Godomski. Godomski dribbles a pass to Carter, who sells a bit of candy and kicks the ball on the outside of the boot in the direction of Salter. Nice work there from Payne. He brings Kilpatrick into the game. Kilpatrick, who's been good this afternoon, he's not his best kick on that occasion. Cut off by Cole. Cole forced to go on his left. Couple of North Hobart players fly. Edmondson takes the grab. Lovell shoves him to the ground, and it's going to be a 50-metre penalty. Lovell thinking the ball was still in play, but Edmondson had already taken the grab. Former Clarence Rue and Lindisfarne 2 Blue. Edmondson advances and drives the ball inside 50, straight down the throat of Cooper Sorty. He's had a really successful switch down into defence, Cooper Sorty. Griggs down the line, only as far as George McLeod. Outmarks Cole. McLeod goes inboard and finds Kilpatrick. Kilpatrick goes into the middle of the ground and finds Tyler McGuinness, who is quick off his mark and kicks the ball inside 50, but straight down the throat of Marcus Gardner. The two teams just seemingly giving the ball up at will at the moment. Gardner, not his best kick, or Doran unable to take the mark anyway. As George McLeod swoops on the football. George McLeod! Terrific finish from the pocket. Magnificent finish. Cuts the margin back to 43 points. 8-2-50 the D's. Kingborough 14-9-93. George McLeod has been a really impressive performer throughout the season so far, and That's reward for effort for his performance this afternoon. Nice finish from the pocket. Flying shot and made no mistake. Back in the middle, give you a quick score update from around the grounds. It's Clarence who have jumped ahead at Skybus Oval. 98 plays 81. While up at Windsor Park, Launceston still in cruise control. Here at the Twins, Lockie Griggs has the ball just outside the defensive goal square. His kick finds Kieran Lovell. Lovell has a couple of runners out wide. One of those players is Lockie Clifford. Clifford with ball in hand, kicks to half forward and finds Dygan. Some champagne footy there from the Tigers. Can they finish it off as Dygan stops and props and kicks to a dangerous spot? Back with the flight, Jackson. He's always going to kill that football, and that's exactly what he does. Through for a minor score. 14-10-94 plays North Hobart 8-2-50. 28 minutes gone in this third quarter at the Twin Ovals. George McLeod kicked a lovely goal moments ago. Handballs over the top to Jackson. Jackson goes to Sandrick. Good to have Jack Sandrick back in the team this afternoon. Sandrick goes short to Caswell. Fresh off his milestone 100th game last weekend, Sam Caswell, where he was absolutely everywhere. Flying over the top was Stevenson, unable to take the grab though, so that's the end of the third quarter. And the Kingborough Tigers are in a dominant position. 14-10-94 plays North Hobart 8-2-50. We'll quickly race through the goal kickers and have a break for three-quarter time. Tyler Carter has 3 goals, as to Jordan Lane. Eddie Cole and Lockie Clifford with 2 apiece. Singles to Elijah Reardon, Marcus Gardner, Sam Dygan and Jack Tompkinson. For North Hobart, Lockie Dale has 3 singles to Nick Jackson, Clinton French, Tom Leafeber, Hugh Williams and George McLeod. Just repeating the score here at the Twin Ovals, 14-10-94, Kingborough leading North Hobart 8-2-50. Final quarter on the TSL live stream thanks to Daily Potato Co. coming up next. Welcome back to the Twin Ovals. A quarter to play here in this Good Friday clash between the Kingborough Tigers and the North Hobart Demons. It's Kingborough in control at the moment. They're leading this one comfortably. 94 plays 50 heading into the final term. What can North Hobart throw at the host to finish things off here on Good Friday football? You are tuned into the Daily Potato Co TSL live stream. We've just had an absolute heart stopper down at the tip. Clarence holding on to win a game, coming back from behind and taking a fantastic victory away from their Eastern Shore rivals. Get underway here in this final quarter. Here at the Twins, the ball's brought inside 50. Mark's taken, or isn't in the end, as Callan Daly's taken the Elijah Reardon tackle. The handball goes over the top to Lockie Godomski. Godomski switches to the opposing pocket, finds Zach Adams. Adams with the ball in the back pocket. Kicks down the line. It's a nice kick. Finds Connor Salter. Salter tries to massage the ball for Lane, but in the way was Josh Cleaver. He thought he punched it over and out. In the end has to retreat his own football. Kicks it into his own teammate, I think, in Edmondson. Clifford, ball in hand, down the line, finds Luke Graham. Graham, piercing kick down low, looking for Gardner. Eventually rolls over and out for a throw in. Ball's thrown back into play. Jackson wins it down. George McLeod with the kick. A nice mark running back with the flight taken by Lachlan Clifford. Lockie's younger brother Will, part of our Tasmania Devils NAB League boys side. Riley Ashland takes his allotted room and launches the ball to the top of the goal square. Tyler Carter stayed low. In the end, Dixon is going to swoop on the loose football. Dixon's kick gets out of defensive 50. Sandrick unable to complete the transaction. Riley Ashland laying the tackle. Sandrick calls for the umpire, and the umpire abides. Sandrick competing in the ruck on this occasion against Tompkinson. Sandrick won it down. Lovell. Clifford. Now Adams. Inside 50, but straight down the throat of Jackson, who may potentially get a penalty. Edmondson just shoved Luke Graham into Nick Jackson. Tyler Carter remonstrating, Bailey Walker in for support. So the umpires have that one under control, and he's going to be a 50-metre penalty going the way of Nick Jackson. Jackson is always going to use the runner in Kilpatrick. That's where he goes as Kilpatrick launches the ball inside 50. It's a deep ball from Kilpatrick. At the top of the square there was Dale, who just hurried as he tried to kick it. Tried to go outside of the boot, but in the end, out of bounds on the full. Lockie Godomski to bring the ball back into play. Driving ball down the line. Tompkinson takes a strong grab. The umpire says it was touch. He goes to Lovell. Lovell massages the ball down the line. Gardner coming over the top. Digan stood his ground. Over and out for a throw in. Just in front of the interchange benches here at the Twin Ovals. Kingborough eyeing off a third win from 4 starts this year. Tompkinson taps it down, but the opposing ruckman Jackson does the roving. He kicks it inside 50, tied up against the pocket. The Clinton French direction rolls over and out for a throw-in. Coach Clinton French has been likely whenever he's gone near the ball this afternoon. There's 1 goal to his name so far. Ball's thrown back in. Tompkinson taps it straight down to Ashland. Bit of volleyball between the two sides. Ashland gets it again, jams it on the boot. High kick towards the wing. Salter competing at ground level. Umpire's going to come in for some support. Sandrick at the bottom of the pack. It's himself and his ball's thrown up. Gardner down to Dale. Ashland. 3 touches in a matter of seconds for Riley Ashland as Tyler McGuinness takes this really strong grab. He's been impressive today, Tyler McGuinness. Kicks the ball into the middle. Lockie Dale takes a really strong grab. He played on though. Godomski with the smother. Picking the pocket there was Lockie Godomski. Zach Adams goes out wide to Lovell. Lovell chips it back inboard. Here are the Tigers building once again. Lockie Clifford kicks the ball to half forward. It's a good one. Finds Luke Graham. Graham kicks into the pocket in the direction of Carter. Can't quite take the grab. Over and out for a throw in. Ball's thrown in. Jordan Lane with the tap over the back. Caswell to Kilpatrick. Couple of the prime movers in the red and the blue. Dom White unable to take the grab. Elijah Reardon just slaps it away and then wins his own football, Elijah Reardon. Reardon kicks to a dangerous spot with the sit with Sandrick, who takes a good mark. McGuinness. Kick inside 50 now for North Hobart. It's a good one. Finds Cohen Stevenson. Takes a nice mark. A couple of his teammates just telling him to back himself in here, Cohen Stevenson. Likely in defence so far today. Chance for him to hit the scoreboard for the first time this afternoon. Stevenson just improves his arc to get a little bit extra on the kick, and it was just tugging the ball to his right-hand side through for a minor score. So 8-3-51 North Hobart trail Kingborough 14-10-94. Kingborough bring the ball back down the interchange side of the ground. George McLeod swoops on the football. Dribbling kick inside 50. Just beats Dom White over and out for a throw in. So just repeating the final scores from around the ground at Windsor Park. Launceston 18-22, 130. Counting for North Launceston 3-5-23. One-sided clash up there. It was nothing but certainly far from one-sided, I should say, down at Lauderdale. Clarence coming from behind to win 14-14-98 to Lauderdale 13-15-93. So Lauderdale, they go to zip and 3 at home to start season 2022. Clarence with 2 wins on the trot. So big round of TSL football, just starting to paint a bit of a picture of where teams sit. Free kick going the way of Nick Jackson. Holding. Kick goes inside 50, flying high at the back was Stevenson, unable to take the grab. Donnelly slaps it away. Crafty work there from Elijah Reardon to get his hands on the football. He goes out wide. Lane unable to take the grab, but does well at ground level. Does Jordan Lane. Handball over the top to Eddie Cole. Cole kicks it in the direction of Carter. Bailey Walker got his foot in the way. Edmondson. McLeod. Jackson. Kicks it inboard, does Jackson. Dom White takes a strong mark in the heart of the Twin Ovals. White kicks it inside 50. Stevenson just providing a little point of difference since he's moved inside 50 for them. Kieran Lovell, too good on that occasion, shrugs off a couple of tackles. He goes to Doran. Doran down the line, finds Lockie Clifford. Clifford, a bit of a dance there with McGuinness. Eventually gets the ball away, finds Carter with a metre or 2 on his direct opponent, Bailey Walker. Carter always looking for the handball. Lockie Clifford giving that overlap run. It was a scrappy ball inside 50. It clean bowled Kilpatrick. Lockie Clifford's going to run back onto it. Lockie Clifford shoots the goal and kicks another. Kingborough get goal number 15. And Lockie Clifford, he kicks his 3rd goal of the afternoon, and it's a special. He worked his way down the wing couple of scrappy kicks, but there was nothing scrappy about the final finish. A magnificent effort there from Lockie Clifford. 15-10, 100, plays 8-3, 51. Really nice work there from the Kingborough Tiger skipper. Back in the middle, Gardner taps it down to Ashland. Kilpatrick does really well to get away from the Connor Salter tackle. Kilpatrick takes his full measure. Now kicks the ball inside 50. Coming out to present it was Cooper Sorty. The umpire's going to pay that as a mark. It was a fantastic effort from Sorty. Probably well deserved to take the ball. Sorty. The direction of Dygan. Dygan gets it to Reardon. Reardon goes short to Zach Adams. Adams pumps the ball towards half forward. Jordan Lane and Edmondson compete. Umpire's whistle. It's going to be a free kick going the way of Jordan Lane. He's got 3 goals to his name so far today. It's the tall forward. This is certainly going to be on the edge of his range, but he's a talented player. We know he does have a big kick on him, so he has every chance to kick this goal. Jordan Lane begins his approach. Kicks on the way, always just looking to the right-hand side and through for a minor score. So 15-11, 101, the Kingborough Tigers lead North Hobart 8-3, 51. 50 points the difference. The ball is brought back in to Jack Sandrick. Sandrick goes wide to Kilpatrick. Kilpatrick chips the ball back inboard. Stevenson gets the handball away. Elijah Reardon is going to be first to the football. Unable to trap it on the second go or the third go. Just taps it in front of himself. Does Elijah Reardon. Just keeps the ball in play in the end. Kicks it back inboard and finds Marcus Gardner. Gardner chips it into the pocket. Nice kick from Gardner. Really good kick to find Luke Graham. Inclusion for this afternoon. Hasn't hit the scoreboard yet, Luke Graham, but has done some really nice things, including a terrific setup for Jordan Lane earlier in the game. I've seen him kick goals from this part of the ground before, Luke Graham. It's going to take his very, very best. Tied up against the pocket, a wry smile on his face. Crossing the paint of 50, Luke Graham. The kick's on the way. Luke Graham through for a minor score. 15-12, 102. Plays 8-3, 51. McGuinness to Edmondson. He was unable to keep the ball in. It was a tough ask for Edmondson there. It was out of bounds on the full. Kingborough quick to drive the ball inside 50. A pack forms. Ashland unable to take the mark, but Jordan Lane does the roving through for a minor score. They're peppering the goal face again, the Kingborough Tigers. That time, just a minor score. Jordan Lane has been involved in plenty this afternoon. Could have a real bag to his name. Dale. His kick only goes as far as Godomski. Godomski quick to play on. He goes to Eddie Cole. Cole sets himself up. Not his best kick, but it works out okay. Jordan Lane read it really well. Looked to come off the outside of the boot for Eddie Cole, but it just hung up nicely. And Lane able to run onto it, take a grab. He's going to have another look at goal. Similar position to where Luke Graham was. Just a couple of metres closer to the big sticks. Jordan Lane Part of Cygnet's successful SFL side last year. He's back in the yellow and black. I love having him there to the Tigers. This kick is on the way. Jordan Lane. Lovely finish from Jordan. Splits the middle, does Lane. 16-13, 109. Plays 8-3-51. Jordan Lane, he kicks his 4th goal of the afternoon. Probably been pick of the key forwards so far today. They're working really well in tandem, those tall timber Tigers in the yellow and black. You've got the likes of Tyler Carter down there. You've got Jordan Lane, Connor Salter, Jack Tompkinson, Marcus Gardner. So far it's working really well. Just adding a couple of different dimensions to this Kingborough outfit. They're taking full toll of it at the moment. Lead skips out to 58 points. Kingborough in control of this game. Back in the middle. Gardner taps it down. Textbook stuff down the throat of Kieran Lovell. Lovell kicks it inside 50. Luke Graham's going to be first to it. Just overruns the ball. He's going to swoop back on it, though, Luke Graham, and kick off the ground. Don't tell me! Hugh Williams just got a hand to it in the end. They were appealing that it might have bamboozled everyone, but in the end, just threw for a minor score. Hugh Williams having to get a hand to it. North Hobart bring the ball back into play. Caswell has it at half back. He goes down the wing. It's a 1-on-3 in favour of the Tigers. Ricky Griggs says thank you very much and kicks the football, but only straight down the throat of Caswell. Caswell goes to Dale. Dale kicks inside 50, back with the flight. Zach Adams takes the mark. Terrific two-way runner is Zach Adams. A few turnovers just creeping in for both sides at the moment. Kilpatrick goes out wide to Wood. Riley Wood just chips the ball. Zach Adams takes another grab. Taking a number of defensive 50 marks today, Zach Adams, a couple in this final quarter. Lovell kicks it. Bailey Walker read it best though. Takes the mark on his chest and kicks it into the middle. Caswell lost his footing, gets back to his feet and chips the ball inside 50. And as far as Adams, who's racking up the football in this last quarter. Adams goes to Cole, another player who's been prolific. Cole goes to Carter. Carter a long way from home, just in front of the interchange benches at the moment. Carter goes back inboard to Ashland. Just chipping the ball around now with the Tigers. Ashland. Back to Adams. Adams thought about going short to Carter, but he's going to kick it a little further afield. He kicks in the direction of Tompkinson. Jackson had the sit, unable to take the mark. Sandrick. Handball's out to Barnett. Barnett's kick in the direction of Dixon. He's got Jake Doran for company. Dixon first to it. Doran threw his body in the way. Looks like he's going to be a free kick going the way of North Hobart. Jake Dixon. He's worked hard today. His kick goes to Stevenson, who drops where he should have taken. Would have won two with Jordan McLeod for Stevenson. Now chips the ball inside 50 for North Hobart. Donnelly able to reel in the grab. Zach Adams kicks the ball out of thin air looking for Griggs. It's going to roll over and out for a throw in. Right forward pocket for the North Hobart Football Club. 110 plays 51, 18 minutes gone in this final term. Kingborough have been challenged a couple of times today, but once again have risen to that challenge. Look irrepressible as Gardner wins the ball. Might just be in the field of play as it bounces over the line for a throw in. Good Friday football on the TSL live stream thanks to Daily Potato Co. Make sure you stay tuned to the TSL social media pages throughout the week for a link to enter the Daily Potato Co. Goal of the Week, where all you need to do is vote for your favourite goal of the 3 nominations, enter a couple of details and you go in the running to win a merch and product pack thanks to our friends at Daily Potato Co. bringing you every home and away game in season 2022 on the AFL Tasmania YouTube channel. Here in play, Clifford drives the ball inside 50, back with the flight. That's a really courageous effort from Connor Salter. Late in the game, back with the flight. Yeah, players coming the other way. That's a real nasty incident late in the game. The Match is essentially on ice. It just shows the desperation of all the players involved. Salter running back with the flight. And approaching the football was Tompkinson. A couple of players you wouldn't want to collide into running at full flight. You also had Hugh Williams involved as well. Ball's going to go the way of Jack Tompkinson. Just going to have a look at goal. Tompkinson has worked really hard today. He, in the end, just chips the ball towards Ben Donnelly, who's found his way inside 50. A long way from his usual post down back, Ben Donnelly, but with the game where it's at, he's found an opportunity to push himself deep inside 50, and now is an opportunity to hit the scoreboard. Don't know how many senior TSL goals Ben Donnelly has to his name. Still don't know, because it's just gone through for a minor score. Pumped him up, Ben Donnelly. Just through for a minor score on that occasion. 16-15, 111. Plays 8-3, 51 as North Hobart bring the ball back out. Bailey Walker had the sit. Eventually able to trap the ball. He goes out to Dixon, back to Walker. Walker down the line, finds Caswell. Caswell sells a little bit of candy. He's going to drive the ball inside 50. Nice kick. Finds Tristan Barnett. Barnett, who's played a bit of football at Triabunna in the past. He spent a bit of time at Huonville as well, if I remember hearing correctly. Opportunity to hit the scoreboard now for Barnett. Kicking the better part of 40 metres, slide angle. Kicking to the broadcast end of the ground, always just looking to the right-hand side, through for a minor score. North Hobart, the 12th scoring shot of the day, 8-4-52, trailing Kingborough, 16-15, 111. Lockie Griggs to bring the ball back into play. His kick finds Cole. Just about 22 minutes gone in this final quarter, and game well and truly on ice for the Kingborough Tigers. They're going to move to 3-1 to start the year. That kick back inboard eventually finds Cull, who calls for a runner. That's what he gets in College. Industrious kick from College. Carter had the sit and just takes the grab. He stuck one juke out, and you can hear the Tiger faithful. They love Tyler Carter down at Tigerland. His kick down the line finds Lane. Lane, inboard, beats Ashland. Leif Ebber at the back of the pack, swoops on the football, kicks it inside 50 now for the Demons. It's a one-on-one, Dom White competing with Cooper Sorty. Dom White does well, keeps his composure and kicks the ball out of thin air. And he gets his first goal of the day. North Hobart get their 9th. And nice work there from Dom White, probably competing outside of his size and weight division against Cooper Sorty, but did a really good job to hold his composure and kick through his first goal of the afternoon. And it's a consolation prize at this point for North Hobart, but at least they're still throwing a few punches late in the piece against the Kingborough Tigers. So North Hobart, of course, had the round 2 bye, so they are going to finish today 1-2. Take a look ahead at what awaits these two sides next week. The Tigers, they travel to the northern suburbs. They play Glenorchy at KG5. Nice tackle there from Sam Dygan on Jack Sandrick. Dygan sees something he likes inside 50. It's Lovell. He's got McGuinness for company. Lovell goes back in the second time, does really well. Gets the handball out to Carter. Carter around the body. A lovely kick from Carter. Lane can't quite take the grab. Walker going hard at it. Kicks the ball outside defensive 50. Lockie Griggs sweeps on the football. Kicks around the body with his left boot. Tyler Carter takes the mark. Just inside 50 now for Tyler Carter. He's been his lively best today. Competes all day long, does Carter. He's got 3 goals to his name. One of 4 multiple goal kickers for the Kingborough Tigers. Carter looking for goal number 4. Improves the arc, crosses 50, Tyler Carter, the ball's on the way, it looks pretty good. Doesn't quite have the distance and through for a minor score. So the Tigers 16-16, 112, North Hobart 9-4, 58. They were 9-3 at half-time, Kingborough, so they've kicked 7 goals, 13 in the second half. One of those have been quite gettable as well, so it really could have blown out further on the scoreboard. Riley Wood kicks the ball down the line. Gardner takes a strong grab. Gardner goes back to Griggs, so Griggs forced to play on. Goes out wide to Doran. So the Tigers, they will travel to KG5 next week. Glenorchy off the back of a much-needed bye. North Hobart, they'll host Lauderdale next week. Lauderdale will come to that game breathing fire after dropping the game to Clarence today. Jordan Lane takes the mark in the forward pocket. Kingborough have the round 6 bye the week after that. North Hobart have a challenge against North Lonnie up at UTAS Stadium. Of course, North Hobart's game next week is on Anzac Day on the Monday. Kingborough play Glenorchy on the Saturday at KG5. So Jordan Lane live in play with ball in hand once again. He's got 4. Can he get a handful? Tied up in the opposite pocket to his last shot. Right up against the boundary line. Jordan Lane kicks on the way. It looks pretty good. In the end, it doesn't quite go through. Stays in the field of play. Lovell dances around one. Gets the handball off. Gets it back to Kieran Lovell. A shot from Lovell into the goal square. Out the back, Hugh Williams takes the mark. He's got the runner there in Barnett. Barnett finds Dixon, who doesn't take the mark, but steady enough to get the ball under his spell. Back to Barnett. To Caswell, who's again had plenty of the football today. Caswell chips it off to Dale. Dale looks for a runner. It's Caswell once again, who spots an opening and just runs between 2 Tigers as the siren sounds. That score won't count. It was kicked after the siren sounded, and it's the end of an enjoyable day for the Kingborough Tigers. They finish this match comprehensive winners. A terrific performance from the men in yellow and black. 112-58 to finish the game this afternoon. Comprehensive performance from the Tigers, who were headed a couple of times throughout the game today, particularly in that second quarter when North Hobart kicked 3 goals on the trot and looked to have all the momentum and appeared to be full of confidence. A couple of goals late in the second quarter just steadied the ship enough for the Tigers to make sure that they went into the final change. So went into the main break with a little bit of momentum, just steadied the ship, and then the third quarter and fourth quarter proved to be all Kingborough. It was 9-3 to 6-2 at half-time, and it ends up at 112-58. Comprehensive performance from the Kingborough Tigers. Take a look at the goal kickers from either side. Jordan Lane finished with 4 goals for Kingborough. Tyler Carter with 3. Eddie Cole and Lockie Clifford with 2 each. Singles to Elijah Reardon, Sam Dygan, Marcus Gardner and Jack Tompkinson. While for North Hobart, Lockie Dale finished with 3. Nick Jackson, Clinton French, Thomas Lefebvre, George McLeod, Dominic White and Hugh Williams, all with singles. Have been tuned in to the Daily Potato Co. live stream here for the TSL, the AFL Tasmania YouTube channel. Thank you for your company this afternoon. Thank you to Simon DeLittle on the camera, Ash Wilkes in the studio. Make sure you do stay across the TSL social media channels throughout the week, particularly for the Daily Potato Co. Goal of the Week and the Crips Fresh Play of the Week. Make sure you do click back to the AFL Tasmania YouTube channel for full match replays as well. It's been a pleasure bringing you this afternoon's action. The Kingborough Tigers, they move to 3-1 after a successful outing at home on Good Friday at the Twin Ovals. Thank you for your company. Bye for now.